this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Vivian Dewey. And Vivian asks whether one's ancestors can come from places other than one's physical bloodline. And the answer to this depends in large part upon whom you're talking to. Certain pagan religions, certain pagan traditions that work with ancestors do hold the point of view that the term ancestor refers only to one's blood kin, who are now in spirit, only to one's physical ancestors. Other pagan religions and pagan traditions that work with ancestors feel differently. So it really depends upon the background that you're working in. There certainly are those traditions that feel that it's only your physical ancestors. There are also some where it's your spiritual lineage who you would look to as your ancestors. You see this a great deal in certain Eastern religions where you'll see the string of spiritual teachers who are appealed to as ancestors in daily practice. I myself am a Correllian Wiccan, and ancestors are very important in our tradition, and if you've been watching the videos from the recent lustration, you'll see just how important ancestors are to us. But the thing that you'll notice is that although there are many, many people in the Correllian tradition who work with the ancestors, usually what they mean is that they're working with the Correllian ancestors, members of the High Correll family who are now in spirit, but who are not physically related to them. Most of these people have been taught by the family and have adopted the family ancestors as part of their ancestry. And they bring through messages from them, they work with them, they make offerings to them, etc. But they do not have that physical connection, and it doesn't make any difference at all. They get perfectly good communication from the ancestors hear them, work with them, etc. So my answer to your question is that in terms of what works and what doesn't, any ancestor to whom you feel connected, anyone in spirit to whom you feel connected can be an ancestor to you. But what you'll want to do in practice depends upon what tradition you practice. And one's ancestors certainly can be the people that you're physically related to, but they can also be people you're spiritually related to, people you're philosophically related to, and people that you're emotionally related to, people that you have known who are now in spirit, that you loved and who loved you. But there doesn't have to be a tie of blood for them to be among your ancestors. Now, of course, the term ancestor in its most literal sense does refer to those people from whom we're physically descended, but in its spiritual sense, it's much broader, and it refers to all those people now in spirit who influence your practice. So, again, bearing in mind that it does vary according to one's tradition, that would be my answer. I hope you find it helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be.